Hello, it's Crafty Carol's cards here. Crafty Carol here of Crafty Carol's cards. Honestly, don't even know my own name. It's one of those days. And I just wanted to bring you some tips as to how to jazz up your sentiments simply using scissors. So I've actually made this box as a present for somebody. And you can see on the front here I've used one technique, and that is to stamp your sentiment and simply follow the line of the sentiment. In this case it's an italic one, so I've cut these at an angle to match the actual letters, and then I just cut it in half and raised it up on dimensionals, and there we have it. And I've used in this set this gorgeous, what's it called? Fortunes of, what is it called? Hang on a sec. Symbols of Fortune. I know it was something to do with fortune. Symbols of Fortune DSP. Just gorgeous. So I've used it to wrap my box, and I've used it in my cards that go in the box as well. So just to show you on this one, for example, again, I've done the same thing. I've stamped the sentiment and just cut round it, just matching the ends, tapering the ends so that it forms, what are those called? Is it a rhomboid? Parallelogram probably, whatever. Anyway, to form that shape to stick on the front of the cards. That's one. I've done a similar thing with this one. It's been too long. And this one, a little hello. These papers, they're just gorgeous. Symbols of Fortune. If you want it, get in touch. Anyway, for this one, I love this paper so much. It's got the stalks on it. So I wanted to show those off and leave those. So I was going to just raise the sentiment on a layer. And that's another way to jazz up a sentiment, is put it on a layer. But I made this a little bit more exciting because I just cut the ends. I just cut into the ends each side to make little flag ends both sides on the layer and on the sentiment. So that's another way to do it. Now, of course, those are fairly simple, straightforward ways to do it. You can just leave it really plain. So on this one, I've just cut round the sentiment itself and left it rectangular. Another way, on this one here, I have actually cut it so that it is like a big oval, I suppose. And again, I've just stamped the sentiment and cut round it. And the thing that gave me the guide is look at the actual font of your sentiment. So this one, as you can see, the H of the happy birthday curled round, and that gave me the idea to take that curve round, and then I just curved both ends, just using a corner punch there just to do those. You can do it by hand. I used a corner punch to make it a bit more even. And then on this one, here I stamped the sentiment. This T, I've hidden it a little bit behind the flower, but the T goes down past the Y. So I can't cut it in half like I did with the thank you on the other card. This thank you, the T comes down, so I couldn't do that. So this time I just cut round the letters. I just left the same gap round each of the letters and cut round the shape of the actual sentiment. So those are some ideas as to how to just jazz up your sentiments a little bit and make them look more interesting. I hope you enjoyed it. Join me for more another time. See you soon. Bye.